Jo and Troy, thanks for coming and giving us a bit of a testimonial of basically what we would like to hear. What is the reason that you take that extra step actually to prepare for your family, prepare for conception and for your pregnancy, and what was involved? How did you share that as a couple?
Okay, well, we felt nothing was more important than getting our bodies in good shape, our health in good shape to bring our children into the world. I don't think there's anything more important in life than to give your children a healthy start. So we knew the health coach clinic and Thomas and Anita, and decided pretty quickly that that's what we wanted to do, is work with them on ensuring a healthy conception and pregnancy.
Troy, have you been involved a lot in the whole process as well?
Yes. Very much with Jo and I have worked together, and as Jo said, discussed the process that we were going to work with Dr. Thomas Bige, and it's been a very good experience. It was quite a process, learning all about making some of the sacrifices that we did for conception of both of our children, and yes, it's been very great journey. Yes, great journey.
Yeah, most couples I find not emphasize that it's really just something the woman is going through, and I was just wondering, Troy, was it very hard for you, or what's your part really, what you contributed?
Well,
did you find responsible?
No, yes, definitely felt responsible. It definitely shouldn't be left up to one partner, whether it is the male or the female. It's a decision that you make together. You're both raising your family together, so I actively contribute, as much as what Jo does. We both work together. We both have a good organic food diet. We use only fresh produce. Yeah, I do most of the cooking. And all the shopping and stuff, so to make sure that you eat good, organic, wholesome foods, and really keep the preservatives and pre-manufactured foods down to an absolute minimum.
And I think you've got to have the support of your partner to, as Troy said, to make some of the sacrifices that you do when you're preparing for the conception and when you're pregnant. You know, there are things that you try and avoid and lifestyle changes that you try to make, and it's very important that your partner supports you through that to make it an easy journey, because we have both, like most people, very busy job, and all these things have to be achievable as you get on with your life and all the things you have to do every day. So, yeah.
Could you say that it become really, that came to you easy, or is it very hard?
I wouldn't say it's hard. No.
It's a commitment.
It's a commitment. There's a few little lifestyle changes that you have to make. But as Jo said, I couldn't think of anything more important than the health of your family that you're bringing into the world.
And our firstborn, Abby, was we had such a great result with her. I mean, I had a textbook pregnancy, and she's been such a healthy girl. That was all the motivation we needed to make the commitment to do it all over again with Ollie, and do a similar sort of program. And again, we've had a great result.
Yeah. So it is a commitment, but it's definitely nothing that's unachievable. It's once you actually take on that commitment, you stick with it. But there's a lot of common sense that comes into it as well. Like keep it simple. It's not really something that you have to adjust. In your lifestyle too much.
I think it starts with that, Thomas sort of doing that assessment of your overall health. It gives you that bird's eye picture, and you focus in on a few things that you need to work on. You're having those regular checkups at the clinic, so that sort of keeps you, up to the mark, and you improve on those health, and you see it in the tests that he does. You've moved from here to here, and then, the day comes where he sort of says, well, you know what, you're in good shape, so go for it.
Go for it.
And then, I guess you've gone through an education process, so it does become a bit second nature, the way you need to look after yourself during those next months and during the months of pregnancy.
Yeah. So you find it helpful to have a guidance, even you are into having a healthy lifestyle anyway, but not necessarily. Someone can have a different background and probably grow into it by having the right guidance.
I think it helps anybody, and I think Health Coach Centre, that sort of says it, doesn't it? It's like a coach. You know, it's someone who's kind of encouraging you. It's
a lot of learning.
A lot of learning. There's that great education part to it. It's a place to go and have those kind of check in, how am I going, you know, and just get encouragement, ideas as well to make things easier, to try and, you know, live by a you know, better health. And so we've found it great. But it does become then how you live your life, sort of second nature. And
it doesn't stop, I guess. Now you have your family complete, and now it's up to teach that generation to keep that hard work, what you prepared for their basic health.
We try and instill
you know,
that in
trying to establish that they're not coming off the track and following that up.
That's right. Yeah, lots of temptations and easy traps to fall into in the lifestyle that everyone's so busy keeping up.
I guess
but you've just got to stick by some basic principles of good family health and teach your children about good health and as we said, you reap the benefits of that because you don't end up with children who are sick for long periods of time. They get sick like anyone else, but they bounce back very quickly. And is Abby going to make an appearance for us?
So
Abby's our best example of healthy offspring.
So
our talking one.
Your kids are getting sick sometimes?
Of course they do. And like anyone, and they're exposed to germs like all the other kids. But, you know, they avoid a lot more, I think, than a lot of children do, and they bounce back quickly.
So Jo, if your kids are getting sick, what's your way how to help them to get better?
We have some sort of staples in our cupboard, and one of those would be Bodyguard, which is one of Thomas's natural remedies, which we find just a mainstay. We actually will have a course of that once a month in our household. It's actually a really easy to take medicine, but the kids have actually grown to really love it, and we find it really helps them avoid getting sick, and it also helps them bounce back. What do you think of Bodyguard, Abby? What do you think of Bodyguard?
It makes you kind of feel well, but not so quickly when you just have it.
Yeah, it's yummy, isn't it? It's very good for your tummy.
And Abby knows it really does help her get over whatever
Is
she's
Oliver
fighting.
taking it as well, Abby?
Pardon?
Is Oliver taking Bodyguard as well if he's sick?
Yeah, but he doesn't just have Bodyguard, he has honey with it.
Yes, honey, which is another...
Like mixed in the honey.
That's right.
Okay.
Honey and Bodyguard, and that really helps them fight off most of the germs.
Like when I say, do you want some Bodyguard, Ollie? He goes like this.
Oh, okay.
He's very keen on it.
And if I say, have you already had some Bodyguard? And he says no, he goes like this.
Yeah, Thomas has got a very good range of natural products, just
simple things you just have to hand.
Yeah,
and you learn how to use them.
We go through a lot of Bodyguard with stomach conditions and colds and flus and sniffles, and you know, a shot of that and it fixes the kids up straight away.
Yeah. It's not
really
even
good,
the worst thing.
It's yummy, isn't it?
Yeah, I said it's not even worse.
No, it's not. It's yummy. It's better than the stuff you get off chemists and pharmacies anyway.
Well, it doesn't have the side effects. That's it. It does the job without the nasty side effects.